Hello and welcome to whoever happened to stumble upon this video. My name is Dana. I'm very happy to have you here today and please enjoy my September plan with me. But first, here is a quick flip through from August, my sunflower theme. Don't judge my running tracker, I've been really sick this month. But I had a really good time with this theme. I love sunflowers and it was really fun to do my weekly setups with this. So for September, I chose the theme of bikes for no particular reason. A little while back, I saw an Instagram post of someone drawing a bike and I thought it looked really cute and I was just feeling inspired by bikes. I chose to do kind of like a mint teal theme, and then I kind of ended up adding in some colors because I drew in some baskets and the baskets needed flowers, but teal was my main color choice for the theme. I'm not going to really describe how I drew the bike. I feel like watching it makes more sense than me trying to narrate it, but once I drew it after the first time, it was pretty simple to get the shapes down. It's really just circles and a bunch of connecting lines. I added some really simple flowers to the basket because I didn't want to get too complicated with picking a bunch of different colors. I only used my fine liner to draw in some weaving in the basket and some definition to the flowers. I chose not to outline the bike and just leave it simple, which is really unlike me because I usually add outlines to everything. Also, since my color palette was a little different this month, the only Tombow I used for my hand lettering was a black one.
Is that Mark?
For my quote page, I used my other shade of bluish teal and drew kind of a close-up of the back of the bike with one of the wheels. So I decided for this page to write along for the ride. The day I'm recording this is actually my first day of my senior year of college. Obviously, it is not what I expected college to be. I am doing it from my bedroom on Zoom, and I really don't know what to expect with everything being online except for clinicals, so I'm just going to be along for the ride and hope for the best and just go with whatever happens. And here's the first two pages done. Next up is my calendar page. I started off by hand lettering out the word September. This was my first ever Tombow pen I have. It's a Fudenosuke and it's a really harder tip than my other Tombow brushes, so I find it easiest to hand letter with, so I'm definitely going to practice with that this month. Then I drew in my usual 7x7 calendar spread starting the weeks on Mondays. I did something a little different this month, and instead of making a dedicated YouTube tracking spread, I added a small little YouTube tracker with my same subs, watch time, and view count in the corner of my calendar spread. And as always, thank you for watching this video and contributing to those analytics, and hopefully subscribing if you are not already. Next up, I drew in another bike in the bottom corner, and I guess when I was sketching it out, I didn't realize how low my boxes were going to go because initially I had drawn in the whole bike, which got cut off by my boxes, so I decided to leave my drawing as is and only have the bottom 3/4 of the bike showing, and I actually ended up liking how that came out. On the other side of my calendar, under my YouTube tracker, I decided to fill up that space by drawing in a really big basket full of the same flowers from my cover page.
Is that more?
I brought in my fine liner to add in some details to my flower baskets and number my calendar. Here's the calendar spread done. Up next are my trackers. I have my habit tracker, mood tracker, and spending tracker. This month I wanted to condense a little bit with school starting, so I cut out a full YouTube tracker spread like I mentioned in my calendar page, and I cut out my running tracker. Like I said earlier, I really haven't been feeling well lately. I've been having a lot of stomach problems, so I don't think I'll be doing too much running this month. For my habit tracker, I have the same 3 habits I've been tracking for the past few months: exercise, stretching, and art.
Throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the move.
My spending tracker is also the same as it's been, just cash and card and lots of space to write in whatever I earn and spend. So for my mood tracker, I decided to do a bike and have the wheels each split into 15 parts for the 30 days of September. And for some reason, even though I had drawn it out before I did it, I had a really hard time getting the wheels to each have 15 spaces in them. So it took a lot of recounting and some additional lines and a little bit of a white gel pen to get it to work, but I think once I color it in, it should all work out. I used 5 colors for my setup to add in 5 different moods for my tracker. And here are my tracker spreads done. My next spread is my September due dates. Like I mentioned, I started school today, so gotta keep track of all of my due dates. My next video is probably going to be a how I stay organized in school video, so if you have any questions for that upcoming video, comment those down below. I really sped through this spread because I don't think you guys wanted to watch how long it actually took me to write all of these down. My last spread for this video is my first weekly spread of the month. I did a bike, surprising, and I used the wheel to be my different sections for the different days of the week. Like I'd been doing for all of quarantine, I had been using single page spreads, and this will probably be my last single page spread for a while. With school starting, I think I'm definitely going to need the more space of a double page spread, but since this page kind of ended up being one page and I didn't want to just fill up another page just to be able to do a double page spread, I thought for the next week it would work out, and then I will move on to doing doubles in the future. Originally, I was going to write the date on the top of the page, and then I had the idea to write it in the bike seat, and I think that came out really cute, so I'm happy I chose to do that. Alright, so that is it for my setup. Now just to do a little flip through, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to have a lot of fun playing around with this theme for the month with all of my weekly spreads. I think it's going to be really cool to see what I come up with. Like this video if you liked it. Comment down below what you think my October theme should be. Subscribe to me if you have not already. I post new videos every Sunday and Wednesday, so stay tuned to check them out.